Hey guys, this is now week 13 of my AI agent startup journey. Last week, well, that was 2 weeks ago, I went to Silicon Valley for the LinkedIn Interrupt conference, but I just wanted to go to SF and Silicon Valley to see what the vibe was and potentially move there in the future. So I wanted to see what I needed to prepare, for example, the visa or the funding process, hacker houses, etc., etc. In this video, I want to update about what we've been doing with Momo so far. So 3 weeks ago, we said that we released the beta program and then we gathered people, we built the product in a week, and then the next week we launched it on May 13th. So now people have been using it for about 2 weeks. We have around 20 signed up users with the small testing fee of $3 to just for the LLM API costs and stuff. So we've been getting feedback every single day, and we've also been updating a lot of features every single day. There's a lot of stuff that I want to show you, what we've been doing, etc., etc. So here's a quick recap of what we did. What I want to start off with is a basic concept of what Momo is going to be. To give you a 1 to 2 sentence quick pitch about it, it's a personal AI agent, a personal AI assistant that can act as your AI chief of staff. Right now, for our MVP, if you connect your Gmail and your calendar based on the personal goals that you have set for, I don't know, for the month or for the semester or the year, Momo prioritizes your emails and your tasks and then creates a daily to-do list so that when you wake up every morning, you can just see what you have to do. This concept arises from a lot of user interviews, and basically I wanted to build a project that I resonate with, that I would use, and also my friends and family could use. And if you think about when you wake up in the morning, you have to check tens of notifications from different kind of apps. And right now I believe we're in a very cluttered state of information that we have to go through as soon as we wake up. And I think that gives you a lot of emotional stress and just to prepare for the day even before you had coffee. So we wanted to help you with that by letting Momo doing all of that, organizing your tasks and prioritizing what you have to do, or give you reminders about what you have to prepare for the meeting, etc., or follow-up actions. So basically, this is the concept of Momo. How we deliver Momo's results is that my philosophy behind AI agents or any kind of startup platform right now is that in the future, I believe platforms, apps, or SaaS businesses or software as a service businesses are just going to be gone. There should be no platforms, there should be no dashboards because that just creates another information that you have to intake, and that just increases a lot of more emotional stress or stuff that you have to go through, which is very frustrating because you have to learn how to use the dashboard. There's a learning curve to it, for example, Zapier. So we wanted to solve that. We don't want to give you another dashboard. We don't want to give you an additional clutter. We just want to give you results in one brief every morning. So the concept is that you receive Momo's daily brief by email. So when you just wake up in the morning, you can just check Momo's daily brief and see what you have to do for the day. So I think our mission is basically to make AI accessible for everyone, but now in the form that it won't be another productivity tool. It's just going to eradicate all of the other dashboards that have been created up to date. So that's what we want to do. I also just want to show you like a quick concept of what Momo can do. So first you connect your Gmail and your calendar like this. And then if you continue to your goals, you have to set up what industry or domain, your role, and what's your current mission or focus. So I guess this part is sort of like the prompt part where you give to a GPT. For example, when you're trying to make a GPT app, you have to make a system prompt. So the system prompt goes in here, and it's just going to be a list of what your main goals are. For example, drive user engagement, launch new mobile app features, for etc., etc. Then if you save these preferences, Momo is going to keep that in mind and then organize your tasks based on the goals that you've written here. Next, you just set your preferences, which is your time zone, your delivery time, your delivery email address, and then you're all set. So that's all you need to do. And once you do this, you're going to start receiving emails the day after. So every morning at 8:30 to this email, I'm going to get a daily brief, and that daily brief looks this. So for example, there's important emails It classifies the email based on the priority that you just set up for your goals. You can also view the email. So if you click it, you can go into this email. There's other emails, which is newsletters, spams, cluttered advertisements. So we wanted to classify that, and you can just see them as lists. You don't really need to see the like content of it anyway. So we just show you the email title, and then it also shows you today's schedule. So this is based on your Google Calendar. It creates a to-do list, and if you click add all tasks to calendar, it creates these to-do lists that Momo created onto your Google Calendar. So this is our basic concept. Right now, the main two features that we have are email classification and scheduling, as you can see here. So email classification is just prioritizing your tasks and your emails based on the goals that you set. And scheduling is a new concept that we're trying. Before, when we first launched the MVP, it was just showing your schedules on your Google Calendar. But now we also want to extract all the information from your email. If there are any deadlines or meetings that are included inside the email's content, it's going to automatically generate an event, a schedule event for you so that you don't have to manually create the schedules onto your calendar. So that those are the two main things that we're trying to do. Other than that, some of the users have wanted a way to talk with Momo, to interact with Momo. So we're thinking about creating a Slack bot onto the Slack interface so that you can just easily call Momo and then, for example, see if I could get a daily report, a weekly report on Monday, on Friday, or before you start a meeting, what kind of information that I need to know based on the previous chats that I had with the person in Slack, or if there are other information that I need to know. So those are some of the things that we're doing right now. Some other updates that we have is that after going to SF, I really want to just move out to the States. So I'm trying to get a visa for that. I need to make another video for this, but there are two types of ways that you can get a visa to go to the States. The first one is O1 visa, which is there are a lot of criteria that you need to have in order to prove that you are a asset to the United States. So for example, I'm doing an AI startup. So if I have a published book about AI, or if I have a publication about AI, if there are any news articles about me, if my startup got enough funding, then it proves to the states that I am a quality asset that I can go. So then they grant me a visa. That's one way. The other way is the E2 visa, where if your startup gets around 200K to 500K funding, then it proves that you have a enough amount of money in your bank account so that it grants you visa as well. If you get an E2 visa, I know that if your company gets an E2 visa, you can give your employees as well the E2 visa so that you can bring your employees to the States. So this one I'm trying to do. That's why I'm trying to get funding. I've been talking to VCs and angel investors to raise our pre-seed round right now. I've also applied to other grant or accelerating programs, such as some of the useful ones that I found is, of course, YC Fellows, which is pretty interesting. Recently, there is a new accelerating program that has been created called AIR that is going to be around 5 to 10 weeks held in New York. So that's one thing. And then other than that, I'm talking to BCs. So we'll see how that goes as well. But today's video was basically the updates about Momo, what it's been. We're also talking to a lot of users. They're giving us a lot of feedback on using Momo right now. I'm just really excited and really happy that this is going. I can't believe I'm making this product right now because I'm just so genuinely excited about building it and talking to users, which is the most fun that I'm having right now. So yeah, this was this week's video. This was my update. Thank you. Thank you for watching until the end. Thanks.